And we're back. Let's see. Pop a thing here. Oh, make sure I'm on live chat and not top chat. Send Meso an invite. And let's see. Last time we played was yesterday, so it hasn't been a full week.
No.
Yeah. And what are we on today?
I don't know what we're on today.
Let's see. Got a couple hundred concrete being made. Still need to make a few more boxes. That'd be nice. Got some cement being crafted. Would really like to get some forge equipment. No, he's not open yet. So I'm going to go get some more stone. But I need to open a box so I can actually set my lockings. I really don't like that. I shouldn't have to open a box to lock stuff. And we've got...
I don't really know what our goals should be. Like, I want to decorate the Booba Palace.
Right.
I know that that's the thing that I should be doing. I don't really know what to do about it. I don't know how to decorate it. I had some ideas and they just like fell out of my head immediately.
Immediate falling of head.
Mm-hmm. I'm liking our little back garden thing. It's starting to come along. So I do like that. But I don't know what to do about the church itself.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really kind of directionless with this mod. It feels like...
We're just kind of floating around.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to put up more... I wanted to put up more glass. The stained glass, but that's going to take lead. I don't think we have lead.
Still haven't looked into combining Sorcery and Darkness Falls. Still think that would be fun.
So, I think it was last week I did fix the holes that were in the church. So that was nice. So that's all done. I don't have to worry about that.
Right.
But honestly, I don't know if I want to leave this stuff in here, if I want to take it all out and decorate it myself. I'm just not really sure.
Decisions.
Well, I'm also... I don't know. I like the sorcery stuff. It's kind of a cool addition, but it's like on top of vanilla. Vanilla is not exactly what you'd call thrilling or exciting.
Not these days, no.
But that's probably because we just played a lot, maybe.
Overdone.
Yeah. It's nice in a way because I can just run around and do average stuff, cutting down trees, killing zombies and stuff while I talk about other stuff. But if I don't really have anything planned to talk about,
right,
then we really have to come down to what are we doing today? We should have a goal. And then if we don't have a goal, it feels like we're just kind of wandering around.
Or sometimes it's just you have a goal, but it's not an exciting goal, like mining.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really good stream content. Maybe, I don't know. If I was more into editing, it'd be something where I do like the others and record it and then edit it back so that you can skip the boring stuff.
Hey, Mabel. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Anybody that's unaware, today is Lainey's birthday.
It is,
so
and she is going to have a stream today.
She is streaming. They're playing, what is it? Alien Swarm. And right out of the gate, they all completely died.
What a surprise.
Well, I guess Spange started them off on super ultra mega difficulty, and
well, of course he did. He always does, and then everybody dies like a million times. Why are we dying? I don't know. Could it be because you set it to super ultra mega oh my god difficulty? And we don't know what we're doing? Nah, that can't be it.
So they had to tone it back.
That's what Lenia was saying about the Evil Within. She started it, I think it was last year at Halloween time. She wanted something really scary and spooky to do for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had told her, hey, if you want to do something really scary or spooky, do either Outlast or Evil Within. So she's like, okay, I'll totally do that. And she started playing Evil Within, but she started it on like super ultra hard mode when she didn't know what she was doing. She figured out pretty quickly that that was probably not the best choice.
Might have been a mistake.
I think
just
her
maybe.
record, I mean, of the recorded ones, I think people stopped counting after a while. But she had like over 70 deaths in one stream.
Okay. Let's see then.
But I know that from her super mega week, she has been talking about possibly going back and finishing off Evil Within, because I know that she'd kind of like to play Evil Within 2 because of the story. She wants to know all the story bits and bobs.
Oh, of course.
So that might be something to look out for if you're interested in scary games. If not, well, you know.
That's an arcane chest. I'm gonna make this box before I get stupid.
Before you get stupid.
Before I get stupid. Fern, I get stupid. I need 50. Of those. Arcane chest. Wooden sign, paper, and wood.
Oh, you're making a
Another box.
arcane one?
Yep. We have nails? We have nails. Wood. Oh, and paper. Where's our paper?
We do have paper. It's in the dump box, or should be.
Just overlooking it? Did it get moved over here? Over here?
Or it could be the
Oh.
one over the desk.
Yeah, it got put in the junk box. Alright, so then let's make 8.
8.
8.
Oh.
8 signs. It's a sign.
Go.
Then I need the paper. Why did I put the paper away?
I don't know. Why did you put the paper away?
I don't know. Why'd I do it?
Why did you put the paper away?
Why didn't I put the paper away? Why did I put... What?
What?
Away. What are we doing?
I don't know. We had talked about making our own house.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe that's a project we could work on.
Yeah, I want to get the horde base done first. Here's something. There's a fire sprite right in your garden. Looted it. So yeah, we got to get the horde base done. Yeah, I would like to build a regular base, but I don't know. Let's see, queue up some more. Queue up some more.
I mean, that could maybe encourage us to like be more creative with the decorating and how we're gonna make the base look and whatever. Because right now all I can see is like church, and my brain is just kind of like, I don't know.
Just a bit.
I would like it if they had the decoration stuff from the Age of Oblivion mod. The decoration stuff from the Age of Oblivion mod was actually pretty good, and I did enjoy that. That was one of the few things that I really thought was good stuff. Or like if we could change these lights out to be like working lights or something, but like these lanterns, you can't make working lanterns. Not like that. I mean, you can make these kind, the ones that you just like put on the floor, you put on the ceiling, or just like stick out of the side of the wall or something, but like the fancy hanging ones, you can't make working versions of those.
Right.
It's sad.
So
But
these.
the trader's open.
Yep. Moving stuff over to more of a construction box. Oh, cobblestone, sand, concrete, stone. Is there anything in here? That's construction, construction, construction.
That stuff's put away. Food's put away. So where do we put the cement?
Cement, right above the cement mixer.
Okay. I've actually got quite a few repair kits. I actually might need to use them. Let's see. What does it take to repair your fire sorcery stuff?
Which stuff?
Oh, your gear.
Thread.
Oh. Alright. Fair enough.
Which?
Gotta take it and then repair it. Ooh, some of it was busted.
Busted?
Well, those sorceresses are mean.
They are, yes. Okay, so he's open now, so I can grab some stuff. Not that stuff. Go in there. This goes in here.
Yeah, my pants were completely broken. Or my leggings, my sorcerer legs, not my pants.
I was going to say, if your pants are broke, take them off.
Okay, so let's see. I feel like I should be putting in like some of these runes, but I feel like the runes will then make it so that I can't cast anything because they always like take away from your spirit.
It varies. It's not harsh. Takes a little away. Blam, look at that.
I should probably eat, drink.
Do you have anything that I might want? Doesn't look like it. Boom.
I'm gonna cook a little more stuff that doesn't actually get used.
I could buy cement and concrete. Yeah, hell with it. Why not?
Okay, we can make some sham chowder. Some meat stew or hobo stew. I suppose hobo stew. Make some fish tacos first.
I'm in a bit of a quant. Thank you.
We do have some chili, but then I'd have to make cornbread. That takes even more. Well, that takes even more water, and water we don't have a whole lot.
Oh.
I need like another.
You need another?
Campfire. I can make another campfire. We don't have to keep it where I'm going to put it, but I need another one for drinks and stuff.
Okay, we've almost got 2,000 concrete. Oh, wait, that's some more cement I could mix up. Okay, we've almost got 2,500 concrete. Looking good, looking good.
Wow, and I don't want to push because I've got something in there that doesn't belong in there.
Pull out, pull out. Okay, so I did pick up a quest. If I want to do that.
I need to go fill up the water jars first.
Do we need more water jars?
Probably. I'm making 30 some boiled water right now, and I've got 50 some jars that I'm filling up.
Sand. Sand.
We don't have a whole lot of sand because we've been making concrete and stuff.
I'll queue that up. Go pretty quick. And there's sand. Let's see. Take that sand. Melt that in. And we'll queue that up.
I feel like at the same time that I don't feel like there's a whole lot to do.
There's a whole lot to
I
do.
feel like we haven't really, I don't know, I feel like we haven't given it enough of a go. I feel like we should do something like special or extravagant, but at the same time, I mean, like what?
Yeah, like what? I'm trying to make a fancy horde base, but I mean, only fancy so far. All right, so got the quest. Do we want a quest, or we want to? Oh, what is it? Day 12. We've got 2 days. I do want to take a peep back at the horde base and see what's what.
Oh, I should get the traps. I've got extra traps. I should bring them with me.
Yeah. Go over and take
Do
a
you have
peek.
extra traps?
Not on me. I do have some in my box.
Go get them.
I'm already over at the horde base.
Well, if you're already over at the horde base, that means it doesn't take very long to get back here.
Oh, details. Let's see. Bust through there. No big deal.
Yeah, there was like a breach downstairs, but it was an acceptable breach. They're gonna do it anyway, and it wasn't detrimental to our plan.
We've got respawns. No?
No more respawns?
I don't know. I just cleared one room. I'm expecting more to spawn right in front of me like they did.
Oh. Aw, I mean, you could have let Reggie have it.
Oh, he was going the wrong way. What is Reggie going after?
I have no idea.
I'm wondering. Oh, hello. He spawned right next to you.
I know that there's stuff that helps you like recharge or charge up your spells faster, but oh man.
Various levels and things.
I hope it's like come in soon because I feel like it takes a really long time to charge up your spells. Oh, hello.
Just leveling up
Hey, John.
your skills should do that to a degree. Okay, so here's our traps.
Mhm.
Most of them are coming up the staircase. Oh, hello.
Oh, I didn't bring any. What do you call it?
You didn't bring any, what do you call it?
Oh, it's not. It's not essence. It's extract, right? You have to repair it with extract.
Oh, I guess so.
Well, because I have essence on me and it won't repair it.
Oh,
So it
yeah.
has to be
Yeah, probably extract.
Huh.
Huh?
I only had to replace 2 traps.
There's some down on the
Brady,
ground
don't
floor.
on me. Reginald.
Goes where he wants to go. Hello, Neem. I hear a kerfuffle.
Are there any up here? Need to turn my light off. It's too bright. Oh. Yeah, I guess there is. Ow.
You made friends?
There's birds.
The burbs.
Stupid birds.
There, now you can put a trap in there.
Ow.
Oh, it didn't sound healthy.
Oops. I think I accidentally booped Reginald.
I don't think I can hurt your own dog.
He yelped. So that sounded like I did.
Maybe.
Where did you want me to put a thing?
Down on the ground floor, there's some, and there's now a spot in the doorway here on this floor.
Yeah, but because you've removed a block up there.
Yep.
Okay.
Specifically, so you could do that.
And you said down on the ground floor?
Yeah, ground floor, there's some holes. Just treat them like spikes.
Well, yeah, but I have to get all the way around to the other side. This one didn't get opened up, so I'll do that. Oh, this is...
The 5,000 hit points is a bit painful.
So how's everybody doing? What's everybody going to have for dinner or lunch or whatever time of day it is?
For food.
I haven't eaten dinner yet, and I want to torture myself, I guess.
I don't think we've even decided what we're having for dinner yet. That nugget right there.
Okay.
What?
There we go. I put down a thingy-me-bob.
You got your bob down?
Yep. Ooh, chipmunks, shrimp, and penne Alfredo. I mean, the shrimp sounds revolting, but I'm sure it's delicious for you.
I'm sure the shrimp sounds good. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I'm out of stamina. You're still on coffee? Yeah, you did say good morning. So I'm assuming it's probably still early there.
Came in here like it was Darkness Falls. Power attacking.
Yeah, I did. I'm intrigued to see some of the changes that they've done in Darkness Falls. I don't know.
Any one of the changes you're iffy about?
Well, okay, so it takes 7,000 years to boil water in Darkness Falls. It is a pain point.
It's only
for me.
6,000.
And now boiled water is going to be less likely in loot. And you already have to boil like a lot of water because you still don't find very much.
Yeah, now it's going to be
Even-
more cans of water. I don't know how fast those cook. Those are probably still slow.
Assuming they're still going to be egregious. And then, like I said, with the cans of water, does that mean that all of the rest they're going to have to add extra recipes so they can be made with cans of water, or is it just going to limit what you can make?
I don't know. The floor is clean.
I mean, he said to bring it more in line with A21, but I mean, if you're going to keep like A19 farming and you're going to keep A19 this or that, then what does it matter?
I mean, it's a fair point.
I don't understand why you need to do it if you're going to keep other stuff from A19 or revert stuff back to A19, like the game stage and the game stage boost for biomes. He's taking that out and he's reverting it to A19 stuff. So if you're going to do that, then why do you need to keep up with A21 and make it more in line? It doesn't make sense.
Huh.
They hurt my side hoe. I'm upset about that. It's true. The side hoe situation is dire.
Oh, sneezies.
Bless you.
Okay.
I do understand. I mean, it was overpowered, to be honest. I do, as much as I love my side hoe, I do get why he's not letting them stack. It was OP. It really was.
It was,
so
yeah.
I'm not terribly butthurt about it.
But my side hoe, though.
My side hoe, though. Oops.
So that's another spot. Go ahead and pre-bust for them, and then they don't have to worry about it. I'm kind of half tempted to give them an alternate path up, if you know what I mean.
But would they take it? I mean, most of them are so... It's like, oh, here, I give you this path right directly to me. And they're like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Pound, 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 pound. I'll make my own way.
Yeah, true.
And then you're like, fine, I'll make a path right here because you're busting through that. So I'll make a path right there. And they're like, what? A path? No, I'm going to make my own way. And then they come over here, pound, 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 pound. It's like, really? Make up your mind, zombies.
Okay, that's another path. Now they can come up this way.
Is that what we want them to do, though?
Yes.
Yeah, because it'll lead right up to here. Okay.
Yep.
It looks like he's added quite a few mods, and I'm not exactly sure what all of them do. Like he's put in the repairable cars and stuff, which I guess, I mean, that could be cool. I kind of feel like all of like the overhaul mods are kind of taking from each other, and pretty soon it's just gonna all be the same. They're not really gonna have anything that makes them different because they're all like, oh, this UI works, so we're gonna use that too, and oh, this has, you know, repairable cars, so we're gonna do that too, and oh, this has this. And I don't know. I'm crusty. I don't like change. I tell you.
I'm crusty. I don't like them. I don't like people flattening games, making pointless changes.
And I mean, this also comes to light of, okay, so to bring it in line with A21, he's taking the jars out of the loot table. Does that mean that he's going to change it so that it's the loot crafting system? Because for the way that Darkness Falls is set up, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
No, it doesn't make sense at all for Darkness Falls the way we know of it.
And if he's going to change it that much, then I mean, if he does fall in line with it, then I don't know, man.
That's-
We've got to see how it works. I mean, if the loot craft, craft by looting or learn by looting
Learn by looting.
system is really awesome and amazing, then, maybe I'll be like, yeah, that'd be cool. But you already have like the learn by doing system kind of in Darkness Falls, and that's part of its appeal to me. So I mean, how far is this bring it in line with A21 gonna go? I don't know.
Yes.
It's a literal rotting entity. Don't expect Zeds to be beyond a squirrel in intelligence. They have engineering degrees. They know what is stable, and they know what has how many hit points, and all that stuff. Don't tell me they don't know what they're doing. They're smarter than you think.
It's a conspiracy.
Mm-hmm. If you want to find out about this conspiracy, all you got to do is take my special course, my special online course. That's only going to cost you $4,000 to get into my top tier information. But then there'll be a super ultra top tier that you can get for $8,000.
Hoorah.
Some of these changes need to be played before we boo the dev. Give it a chance, then correct the dev. Well, that depends on if the dev is going to actually be corrected. This is like what I was talking about yesterday with D&D. They're actively saying, we want your feedback. We're going to listen to you. Will they? I don't know. But it could happen. Will the fun pimps actually be like, oh, that was wildly unpopular?
No.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. Or will they be, no, this is the way we want it, so we're going to go with it?
It's been their style this whole way.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we only came in at A16, and I know that they were reconfiguring it for a different engine at that time, so some of the updates it had been like a year since an update, and people were like, oh, they don't care about us, they've forgotten all about us, they haven't updated in over a year. But I mean,
it's a scam. It's vaporware.
Right. But I mean, if you went to the forums, it said right there what they were doing. So I mean, I don't know. It wasn't on Steam, so I guess if you only ever looked at Steam, you could possibly have that kind of idea.
Well, I mean, Steam discussions are always just a toxic mess.
But it seems like over the last couple of massive updates, some of the stuff is really good and really cool, but then some of the other directions are definitely questionable, at least in my mind. And it doesn't seem like they're really made with fun in mind. It's made with, I don't know what in mind, to be honest.
I forgot I can boop.
Would they change everything? Because this also depends on when they are going to release the game. They've been talking for years.
Yeah, about going full release.
They want to go full release. The last thing that they were talking about is we want it to be in like a year that we go gold. So if they're still champing at the bit to get a full release and they're going to make all these changes, and it's not popular, are they going to take all the time and effort to put it back or to try something else? They also say, it's done when it's done, right? But they also have a bunch of other projects that they want to get started, and if they're still working on this, that's going to remove devs that could be working on something else and keeping it on 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, just a bit, yeah.
There she goes, dropping the F word again.
Food?
I don't remember dropping the F word, unless it was food or farming. I drop those F words all the time.
Yeah, that's the Meso F-bomb.
Oh, fun. Yes, fun is closed. Sorry. I should have known better.
Yeah, you mentioned the fun.
Expect to have fun in your video game? What?
No, you will work for it, and you will pay to work for it.
I mean, that's kind of how they're going for it nowadays. The whole, play to earn business where it's like you could be earning income because you could sell these things to other people who play this game, except that everybody's going to want to earn. And
You
the
could earn
amount of
income. Just
people-
sell your body.
the amount of people that are actually going to want to buy whatever it is that they're selling is going to be very small in comparison to the people who are actually trying to earn. And they, you know, usually have you earning something that's only going to be worth anything in their ecosystem. So try to cash out and you're not going to be able to get like USD or
That's if you can cash out.
or euros or what. Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't. The only way it's like getting store credit. You know, like if you used to return something in the store before, if they allowed returns, they would give you cash back. This was a long time ago, and now they won't give you cash back. By and large, they'll give you store credit. So they don't actually really lose any money unless you decide not to spend that credit. If the only place that you can get your refund is also in that store, then you'll go and spend it on something else within that ecosystem. But that doesn't actually lose them any money.
No, it's good business. There, see, that looks better.
Run by a human, an indecisive, selfish, confused, flawed entity?
Yes, exactly. See, you get it.
No, John, it's run by automatons and the lizard people from the Hollow Moon, obviously.
Obvious lizards are obvious. Alright, and I need cobble. Brain. I need brain.
That's what the zombies say.
No, they want frames. They're here to suck up your frame rates. Frames! So I've got a good chunk of stone. I just need to get some of this. Hello. Hello.
I think there's a difference between honest mistakes being made and just disregarding what you're actually supposed to be putting out as a product in the first place.
Possibly.
Well, like for example, we were talking about Diablo IV yesterday, and people were really scared because Diablo Immortal was such a squeezy cash grab, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, is Diablo IV going to be like that?" And they've put in some. They've already confirmed some mechanics and some stuff that they're going to be putting in that make people like, "Oh, it is going to be a cash grab," and then they're just like, "No, we pinky promise it totally won't be." And people don't have very much faith because it's Blizzard, and Blizzard's really shot
Of course it's going to be a cash grab. I mean, it's like that's like a no-brainer. Of course it's going to be a cash grab. All they do is cash grab.
They've just shot themselves in every limb that they have, basically. With scandal after scandal after unpopular decision after unpopular decision. Or like, you know, CD Projekt Red. A lot of people had faith in them, and they blew it all away so that they could get money, or try to. I don't think that worked out so well for them, but...
You know, that was a horrible release, a shit show, if you will.
They want to blow their reputation on short-term gains. Look at all this money we could be getting, though. Look at all this money we could be getting, though. Oh, they'll buy whatever crap we put out there. So, you know, we can expend some of our goodwill that we've built up until you use it all, because you keep making the same mistakes.
I need to put in bucks.
What? Kind of like Bethesda. Bethesda's made a lot of oopsies lately. And so their brand new game that, it hasn't come out yet, but it's their new big release that they've been touting. A lot of people are skeptical about it. I mean, a lot of people just buy it anyway, but I think that there are just as many people who are like, well,
There's
we'll
a
see
bunny
what
out
it's
here
like
to
when it
harvest.
comes out.
The magic bunny. Dropped a haste potion. You want to bring your magic blades out here and harvest this bunny?
I'm not veterans of the game like you two, however, your playthroughs got me to enjoy this game. I've pumped in a lot of hours in vanilla, but I have to say it's severely lacking. Well, it lacks an end game.
Yep.
That's true. Greed is a problem in every industry. The game industry is no exception.
Mm-hmm.
And as I've said before, making money or making profit is not what I'm, banging on about.
Right.
Make profit, absolutely. We want you to, because then hopefully you'll bring us products or games or whatever.
More things we want to do.
Right. More things that we like and enjoy. That's fine. But when you try to squeeze this like a dish rag, just because you want extra money and you don't care about the perception of your company or the quality of your product or game or whatever it is, or you get so far up your own butt that you think that you're like, all of your ideas are great and you're just going to do whatever. We're the best. Look at how many, everybody loves our game. So we're going to do this because obviously every decision I make is amazing.
Hey, Mr. Ben.
Yeah, that's when bad things happen. Or it doesn't matter how we treat our employees.
Yep.
Right, you greedy dev, give me that squeezy squeezy. I haven't been through this side in quite some time. Wonder what we could make this into. Like, see, this is the thing. I'm not a super builder. I know we have all of these shapes and stuff that we can do stuff with now, but there's like almost too many shapes. Empty bookcases, bookcase full. I think you can paint that. But then I don't know what the paint things are anymore either, because they took out some. I know that I talked to Dinky, who's like an excellent builder, and one of the things that she talks about is that she goes through to see like if there's a really cool section in a POI, she'll sort of take it apart to see what kind of blocks that they made it out of, and sometimes the blocks that they make it out of are not the ones that you would think that they would,
or they're not available.
Or they're not available. Yeah. Look, I'm not saying that 7 Days to Die is a crap game.
Oh,
it's
no.
not. I'm still playing it. I still do like it.
3,000 hours later.
Right. I question some of the decisions that are being made.
Yes.
because it doesn't seem to be improving the game. Yeah, Dinky is clever. She obviously has her own ideas and she makes like super spectacular builds, but she also like will go through, she's like, oh, I wonder how they did that. So then she'll take it apart and then she'll be like, oh, they use these blocks. Oh, and then that might inspire her to do something else. She's a really good builder. If you haven't seen any of her builds, I pity you guys because her builds are amazing.
You could help us convince her to stream her builds.
I've been trying, guys. I've been trying. She's like, nobody would want to see that. And I'm like, yeah, they absolutely would.
Only everybody. I mean, come on. Well, almost everybody. Some people are boring.
Like, it would be nice if there was more furniture options. They have leather sofas and like beds and stuff. But it would be nice if they had more. I know that they're like, oh, but this isn't a decoration dress-up game. And it's like, yeah, but people like to make their bases
Yeah,
fancy.
it kind of is, actually.
Well, I mean, I think they're stepping away maybe from the PvP a bit. Because they were kind of like, oh, you know, base building PvP, you know, everything's destructible.
Oh, the base building PvP. The PvP actually was not originally intended. They turned on friendly fire at one point, and then people were having fun with it, and they didn't want to turn it off. None of this is actually built around PvP. So
people at Spans make ship for hours. I'm sure she can draw a crowd to build a fortress or something to that extent. Exactly. See? You get it. You absolutely get it.
You gets it.
Even if she did like a kind of a time lapse, like if she wanted to do editing, she didn't want to do a stream or something like that. I think a stream would be awesome. Then she could talk to people, and I think she'd probably really like that. I know that she doesn't always want her voice out there, but I think she's been getting more used to it with Raft.
Our plan is coming together.
Hopefully a bit more comfortable with it, so I'm hoping that my plot is working. But possibly, like I've mentioned, just like make a time lapse of it or whatever, and then show the end product. People would be super interested in that stuff. So you guys need to like pester her. You would have to chat for that. The music is good, but she needs to speak. I've been working on her, man. I've been working on her. But somebody said that. They like dropped in a comment that sounded kind of rude about like, you know, get rid of this music. Nobody wants to listen to that. You should really do, you know, talking and blah, 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 blah. And that like made her stop making videos for like a week. So, yeah. Oops, that's the wrong place. I don't know why she's so shy about it either. I think she's great and amazing, and I think she has a nice accent, but she doesn't believe it. I've told her, you know, so many people were so excited to hear you on Wrath. They were like, oh, is she gonna, you know, come next week? Is she gonna be there? Because we didn't know it was gonna be like an every Sunday thing. Do it again.
Exactly. I think it was originally just going to be like a one-off. Hey, let's do this, or maybe a two-off, and then it's turned into its whole thing, which is cool, awesome, organic growth. I like it.
I have to say, I'm enjoying Raft more than I'm enjoying 7 Days.
Or Sorcery, at least. I mean, probably getting burnt out on 7 days.
Or, you know, maybe we need to try a different mod. Something that has different goals. More of like an end game kind of a thing.
Or just give 7 days a break for a while. Like we've done before.
Possibly.
We've stepped away from 7 days and given it a break before, and then we come back and we have fun with it again, and then we get tired of it again, and then we take a break, and the cycle repeats.
Yeah, normally in the life cycle of 7 days, I would have already taken like a couple of breaks with how long we've actually been playing. Between Darkness Falls with like the Chaos Crew and all of that stuff, plus our own personal 7 days, I would have already taken like a couple of breaks. I would have been like, yeah, let's leave it off for a bit. So it could just be that too. Just need to do something fresh and new and different for a while.
Well, I could spin up the forest, and we could revisit the forest.
It's really easy to say let the hate slide off of your shoulders, and I say that too. It's like you got to ignore them. They don't mean anything. They're not your friends. They're not the people that are important to you.
Super easy to say.
But when you see that nasty message on the bottom of your video, or you see that nasty message that somebody has taken time out of their day to make sure that you see, it can be really gutting. Because we're people too, and we have feelings, and you can call it constructive criticism all you like, but when somebody, like just the other day, somebody was like telling Spange basically that because he was a member and stuff, he needs to get on the Empyrean content. You know, get good, Spange. Why are you not doing what basically I'm paying you to do? It's like, you can leave at any time.
Oh, was that under his Farthest Frontier video?
I don't know what it was under. I saw he has a section for what he tweets because I don't have Twitter. And somebody happened to mention it, I think. They were like, oh man, I saw that tweet, or I saw what you tweeted out about this. And I was like, okay, so I went to his Twitter feed on his Discord, and I had to figure out what was happening. It looked like a comment on a video. But it really does affect people. It affects people a lot more than you think.
When I first got invited to the Chaos Crew, under one of the early Ravenhurst videos, Spange got a comment about how I was a ungrateful know-it-all. Now notice that I remember that comment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember almost any other comment, but that comment stuck with me.
How about Grounded? It's a multiplayer and it has a decent building mechanic. I would like to. I don't know how finished it is. I know that they've done a lot of work on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to try that out. I don't take long breaks from 7 days, but we're playing 3 other games during the week to spread it all out. Just started Conan Exiles again. We might be looking at that for Chaos Crew.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's supposed to be a huge update that's coming in. It's supposed to bring Sorcery to Conan. But Sorcery is not like... And Conan is not like Sorcery here, where you have your spells and you start slinging them around. It's all based on corruption. If you don't know anything about Conan Exiles, it's based on like Conan the Barbarian universe. And you're stuck in basically this land where you're sort of alive, but I'm not really sure. It has undead and it has a bunch of other things, animals and people who will come after you. And you can't leave. There's like this big green magical barrier around the area that will instantly kill you. The whole premise is like a survival game, so you have to eat, you have to drink, and you have to, build up a base because
they're coming for you.
You can turn it off, but there's a mechanic called the Purge, and so you do enough, like you kill enough creatures, you gain enough XP, you do enough things, the Purge meter will go up. And when the Purge meter is at a certain point, the Purge will happen. And it's basically a group of animals or humans that will come to your base and try to destroy it. Kind of like a horde. but it's not as reliably spaced.
It's
Where
also-
it's not like every 7 days or something. Like
It's also not targeting you like the Horde does. It's targeting your base. So you don't even have to be there.
Have you played the Age of Calamitous mod for Conan? No, I haven't played Conan with any mods. I enjoy playing it, but I don't see it as a good game to stream. Conan? I could see streaming Conan. There's lots of things to do. I mean, it's a lot like 7 days in that respect. Yeah, you have to go mine and you have to go collect resources and stuff like that, but there's building and there's going to get, quote unquote servants. You have to bonk them over the head and then drag them home on
They're friends, and we're just making friends.
Right. Just friends.
This is how you
that's
make
all.
friends. You beat them on the head until they're unconscious. You drag them through the sand on a lasso, and then you throw them on a torture device and feed them the worst food possible.
Yep. The god battles are epic. Those god summons in Conan are massive. Yeah, they could never balance it. So like on the official employee training center recruitment, exactly. They could never balance the gods portion of it. So I think on official servers they don't allow it to happen anymore, but I think you can still do it on private servers.
Officials are disabled.
But Conan is actually pretty interesting. But there are certain areas that are corrupted, and if you go into those areas, you will gain corruption, which limits your max health and your max stamina, I believe, or is it just your health?
Both.
I think it's both. And the way to get rid of that is to stand next to a dancer, and their dancing will eliminate your corruption. I don't really know how that works, but fine, sure. It's good. So we always have like lots and lots of dancers around our house. You can tweak so many options, gathering, purge, timers, thralls, etc. That's true.
Yep.
Time to get some fine indentured servants on the torture rack.
Friends, they're friends.
I mean, there's also cannibalism. I usually am
Cannibalize.
a cannibal in Conan.
Yep, you usually cannibalize.
Because Yogg gives you the bestest meats, and they never spoil.
Which is part of what makes them the best.
I can really build the cult of the booba in that game. There is a lot of booba.
Yeah, especially if
A
we
whole lot of booba.
do the uncensored variant.
I don't think you can do that on YouTube. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that would get shut down.
Well, I guess it's time to start our OnlyFans. It's just for Conan videos.
Just for Conan videos. Okay, I made feud.
Made feud?
Yep, I made feud.
Is it a family feud?
No.
Just no. Just no. Okay, I missed it, didn't I?
So what are you doing?
I am
You're
working on
the
the boss.
horde base.
There it is.
Now see, that is a game. With all of its flaws, Conan is a game that gets decoration. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because what is it that I spend most of my time on in Conan? Building and decorating the base.
What is it I spend all my time on?
Getting all of the indentured servants.
Making friends.
Making friends. The one thing I dislike about Conan is the construction. It's limited. Well, okay. So they've had a lot of problems over the years with the construction because they have stability and stuff. They've never really fixed it properly. So like you can build this big huge thing, but then like the middle of the roof, if it doesn't have supporting pillars, it'll just fall in. But it won't be like the whole roof. It'll be like one piece that you can't place, or one piece that just will fall all the time. It's really annoying. If you're talking about like customization, well, those aren't free. They want you to pay for the customization. So if you get like, you can get all manner of of decorative options to build with. Some of them are really kind of cool, but you do have to pay for them.
Alternatively, I mean, if we're just playing duo, that opens up our spectrum, unlike the Chaos Crew, which has to play games that support more than 4 players.
Right.
So, I mean, there's quite a few games that we could do as 2-player.
Right. Like, I would like to do some Borderlands. I know that, you're like, ugh, Borderlands, but I would like to do some. Not anything serious, but just to goof around and have some fun shooting things. There's Dying Light. We haven't really played on that. I have a really big problem with the protagonist in Dying Light, but I can overlook it. The parkour is excellent.
Yes.
And it is really fun to navigate, so I would be willing to play that. What are the other things that I was thinking about? There is Grounded. There is Deep Rock Galactic. That's a
one-off type.
Those games that I like to play every once in a while.
Yeah, that's not an all-the-time
I don't like
game.
to play for like an all-the-time kind of a deal. You call them unpaid interns. Decoration for days, but connecting foundations and walls is still a little janky. There's a lot of things in Conan that are a little janky.
They always will be.
That's why when they started talking about, oh, maybe we could do Conan for the Chaos Crew, I'm like, you're going to want to wait until the big, huge patch drops, and then sometime after that.
Yeah, then they're going to drop the fix for the patch that they broke everything with.
They're going to break everything. They're going to break a lot. And these are a lot of new systems and big changes that they're making, so it's going to be really broken. I don't think they listen to me, but, I guess we'll find out.
Funcom has a long history of not truly fixing bugs. They cover it up somehow, and then when they drop a patch, they reintroduce the bug. So they've got repeating bugs that just keep resurfacing over and over again.
That's what would happen every time that they put out a DLC. That was a lot of times. It was with a lot of things, but specifically with the building, they would manage to make it better, and then they would put out a DLC, and then it would be exactly the way it was, and it would be broken all over again.
Uh-huh.
Every once in a while, go for a throwback like Soldier of Fortune, just run the map and shoot everything in the face with my shoddy, the simplest pleasures of retro gaming. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's plenty of games that we could just do for fun. They had been talking about, I think I mentioned it yesterday, and then somebody was like, well, everybody has Skyrim. How difficult could that be to download? No, we're talking about, they had been talking about doing multiplayer Skyrim. A multiplayer Skyrim is a mod, and it is incredibly complicated and kind of a pain in the ass to install, and then it doesn't really work all that well. I'm sure Mabel could tell you about that. I saw her, her and the guys playing it, and I was like, that's what they want us to do? Are you kidding me right now? It was crashing, and just interacting with normal stuff made everything break, and it just looked like a giant pain in the ass.
Right in the ass.
But anyway, so yeah, Conan Exiles has some really good decorations, and I could see making a huge, like, magnificent Booba Palace with all of the dancers and all of that stuff. That would be cool. I would really like that. Yeah, get kicked every 15 minutes. Exactly. And the dragons were broken, the animations were broken. I remember on Mabel's stream that she put up, somebody ate ingredients to find, alchemical ingredients to find out what the property was, and it completely like locked them up. Like they couldn't move, they couldn't do anything for some reason. I don't think it was because they found paralysis as one of the as one of the properties. I think it just didn't work. Apparently opening containers can cause problems. They say right in there that the host is the one who has to initiate all of the quests and get all the quest items, which I know would never happen with the Chaos Crew. Somebody would go rushing in or loot something because we have a couple of people who've never played Skyrim before, so they wouldn't know. Like I would know. Oh, I don't want to loot this thing. It's got to be the person who is the leader.
And somebody's going to open a crate and get Meridian's beacon.
Yep.
A hand touches my beacon.
Well, maybe you should not just leave your beacon laying around then.
She shoves it in your hand is what she does.
One person eats and everyone gets affected. Oh, nice. Nice. See that? Like, I could see potential hilarity, right? I could see potential hilarity, just some of the wackiness that would happen. But, like, with Age of Oblivion, right? There was wacky, weird stuff and bugs and stuff. And it had, I guess, its own amount of hilarity. It just, like, the batshit crazy stuff that was going on. But it gets frustrating when you're trying to play.
Yeah. Might even say it gets old quick.
Linda Carter puts her beacon wherever she wants. Speaking of Linda Carter, she was also in Fallout 4. She was a singer in the bar in Good Neighbor.
Really?
Yep. And after you meet her, one of the songs on the radio will be her singing. And for anybody who doesn't know, Linda Carter also played Wonder Woman in the late 70s, early 80s. It was a TV show. It was the one where she spun around in a circle to change into Wonder Woman.
Yep.
Wonder Woman! Bethesda has bought a lot of famous voices over the years. That's true. In fact, in Oblivion, Sir Patrick Stewart was Uriel Septim, the Emperor. I mean, he died right away, but still. And then I think Sean Bean was his son, also in Oblivion.
Also dead?
No, he wasn't dead. It was Martin, the one that you're supposed to go find during the Oblivion crisis.
That's Sean Bean. He's going to die.
I had Underoos back in the 70s. See? Exactly. And also, I had Star Wars ones as well. Yeah, the bastard son. Yeah, you have to go find him because all of the other ones were killed because they were trying to eliminate the dragon fire in Cyrodiil, so that they could open up, so they could get through the Oblivion gates and wreak havoc on the mortal plane.
As they do.
Unleashing the unknowable evil, that sounds like my job.
Exactly. See? You know what it's like. The only difference is they get paid for it, I think.
Yeah. Probably. Although I think they paid probably enough for Sir Patrick Stewart and Sean Bean that they only had enough for like 3 other voice actors. It seemed like. It is interesting to play Oblivion though, because some of the dialogue you'll be talking to a certain NPC, and then like in the middle of the conversation, their voice will change.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the faces are interesting enough because
And they're in your face.
They're kind of potato. They're potato people. I'll say I saw the trailer for, what was it, Starfield? I think that's the one that's the new big hotness that they're coming out with. And I don't know, the graphics look pretty much Fallout 4-ish to me.
So almost potato.
Yeah, nearly potato. It's like a more advanced potato.
Potato tech is improved.
Exactly.
Sir, we've advanced beyond potato.
See you later, John. Hope you have a good evening.
So what do you think of this so far?
I went back to get something to drink.
You needed a drink after seeing this, huh?
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm getting really hungry.
Assuming you're talking IRL then, because...
Yep. Yes, my legitimate in real life stomach is feeling pretty empty.
Is it legitimate hungry?
Mm-hmm. So where are we gonna be exactly?
I haven't built our platform yet. But above. But above.
Above the butts.
Above the butts. Let's see. Let's queue up. Moi. Moi.
Oh, I've got 2 points.
Oh yeah, speaking of which.
I'm wondering if I should put a point in armor so I could get better stuff.
Armor?
Yeah.
You mean fire armor?
Mm-hmm.
Probably be filling arcane out.
I could put it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I suppose I could put it in essence mastery or spirit mastery. That would give me more spirit to play with. I should probably do that.
Yeah, you're always talking about how you're worried about your spirit levels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, how are you going to achieve Australian Jesus without the appropriate amount of spirit? You got to align your love with the zombie Jesus.
Exactly. Spellcast. Yeah, I can't go past level 2 of anything because I need more fire sorcery level, but I can't get that because I need the drinks, but I'm not getting the drinks.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know.
So the thing that we do...
So, like, I've got 2 points in my fire familiar, but I can't put another one in.
Let's see, for ice sorcery, I'm actually at 7. Level 7 ice sorcery.
Well, I mean, good for you.
Good for me. Yes, exactly. Which means I'm 3 out of 5 for my ice familiar. Which is what gives me twinsies.
Right, and I can't do that because I have to be sorcery level 6.
Yes. Probably the best chance of getting those potions and stuff is doing those sorcerer quests.
Oh. Okay.
We want to pop more of those up.
I guess I'll put more into my spell cast.
I mean, we can do more of those sorcerer quests.
Maybe next week. I don't really feel like doing them today. I'll probably regret my life's decisions, but... Are these grown yet? They are growing. Okay. What about you, mushrooms?
Got a call.
Oh, I did get a seed. I got 2 seeds.
Let's see, this might work better from above. Dealing with corners is rough.
Oh. Oh, that's nice. We're starting to get some mushrooms in now.
Oh, nice.
So I should be able to make some meat and potato meals, right? Steak and potato meals.
Does that open up more hobos as well?
What do you mean, more hobos?
More hobo stews?
Hobo stew doesn't take mushrooms.
It doesn't?
Nope. Hobo stew takes rotting flesh, potato, ear of corn, animal fat, and boiled water.
So are we short on potatoes for the hobos?
We're getting shorter. Like, we've only got 8 potatoes left. I was hoping not to use all of them. But we've got 20 hobo stews and 13 meat stews and 4 sham chowders and 12 fish tacos. So, I mean, we're not hurting particularly.
Hurting. Pain. Suffering.
Especially considering it's just the 2 of us. We're doing really good. So anyway, the new Conan huge patch is supposed to come out on September 1st. And they also said that you can try Conan Exiles for free from the 1st to the 8th. So if you're interested in trying it out, the beginning of September is the way to go.
Yep, looks like it.
No, I'm not sponsored, by the way. I'm just giving you information. See, these little nubs look like something that I would like stub my toe on, or I'd like accidentally step on and hurt myself.
But see, they carry support clear up to the next platform solidly.
Right. I understand the thought process behind it. I'm just saying they look like a D4 or something that you'd accidentally step on and hurt yourself.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
They look painful.
I'm pretty sure they were designed with that in mind. They're not the D4 you wanted, but they're the D4 you need.
Funcom owes me money. Well, yesterday, I guess I was supporting D&D Beyond, and I think Venom had to say like a couple of times, "Ed, we're not supported by them. We're not sponsored by them. I don't have any kind of deal with them. I promise." I was just explaining the service and what happens and how now that it's going to be owned by Wizard of the Coast, you can expect it to try and squeeze your wallet even harder.
Yep. It'll be the squeeze. It'll be the ultimate squeeze.
The ultimate squeeze. You didn't make farm plots, did you? But you said there was stuff to make it, right?
Oh yeah, there is stuff to make it. Gotta hit that little.
I mean, there's also Vermintide. that we could play. Another game that I don't want to play a whole lot of. I don't want to get like really deep into it. It's not something that would make, I don't think, a good series. But it would make like an interesting change just to like play, kind of like Back 4 Blood. It's not something that I'd want to do a series on, but it's fun to play every once in a while.
It's fun to hit it here and there.
Yeah.
It's a
What
side
was I
hoe.
here for? Oh yeah, farm plots. That's what I was.
Are you saying Back 4 Blood is your side hoe?
What?
Back 4 Blood is your side hoe? It's fun to hit it every once in a while.
I guess. Ah, there we go. And rotten flesh. Farm plot. Wow, I can make 130. That's a bit excessive. I think I needed, what was it, 12?
Yeah. I told you we'd gotten some stuff for you.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make 12. So you made those boxes. Where are we putting them?
I put one of them up. And that was over by the cement mixer. Other than that, I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead.
Okay, so I've got the farm plots making, so then I can flesh out the farm. Once I've got 2 here and then another row of 10, so that it's even on both sides, I can also finish off the fence. So that'll be nice. I did make the nice looking farm plots instead of just your basic cube. I do
Nice.
like that they have options for some of the looks.
Yeah, they were really proud when they showcased that. We'd say made something other than a cube.
Do you ever feel like that?
Sometimes.
Look! And make a cube, guys! It's amazing! It's a miracle!
This base isn't a cube.
So what do I need to be doing?
Reteneo? I don't know. I suppose I need more cobblestone and more cement.
Do we have that back at the house, or are you telling me to make it?
Yes. And yes.
Okay, so cement and cobble. Say. Well, we've got clay here, and then we've got stone, I think, over here, right? Oh, we're running pretty low on that. Okay, so I need to go and get a bunch of stone, is what you're saying. Fair enough.
Fair enough. So let's go ahead and pop you there and pop you there.
So any other things that are coming that I'm kind of looking at in terms of games not really. I have a wait and see attitude now for a lot of games. There's nothing that I'm super hyped about that I'm just like, oh my god, this looks absolutely amazing, because I don't know. I just had that kind of excitement beaten out of me by so many games where it's like, oh, that looks really cool, and then it comes out and you find out that
It's not really cool.
it's not really all that cool. I heard a sorceress. Where was she? There she is.
Get her.
Ow!
I was like, she got you.
Well, yeah, I was trying to cast my stuff and she...
Cast it faster.
Ow!
Need help?
Don't know. It sounded like there was a bird, but I don't know where it went. I did loot her, so there's that. Oh. I got her.
Got her?
Yep.
Get it?
Got it.
Good.
I know that they've added some stuff in Conan that I don't actually own. Like there was like the Land of Sipta or whatever it was that was like one of their newer expansions.
Right.
I don't actually own that, so I don't know what that added to the game. I heard some people say it was like not great. But I mean there are people who will say that about anything. It's meh. Okay, that is what I've heard. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's just meh. That's what I've heard.
It's a whole lot of meh.
A whole lot of meh. It's not a heart, but it's not a butt.
It's creeping strongly into butt territory.
It's creeping into the butt territory. What was that? Was that a magical? Oh no, that's a sorceress. Alright, come on, sorceress. And you're in like, ow! Demon bunny!
You got the demon bunnies?
The demon bunny died, so I guess that's alright. Sorceresses are such jerks. It's
They
a
are.
nice one though, so I am collecting stuff that you're actually gonna want.
Oh, sweet.
You're gonna want.
What? Tell me what I want, what I really, really want.
And then what was the one before that? It was like some kind of... Well, if it was in the Elder Scrolls series, it would be here seen. It was kind of like a werewolf, beast, master kind of god area that you're supposed to go in.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I don't remember.
I don't remember what it's called. Of course, more styles of building. I think the last one was a Greek one or something very similar to Jason and the Argonauts. Yeah, I stopped buying a lot of those as well. At first I was like, oh wow, this is so cool. And the changes, like the decoration look that you can get, because it'll come as like a pack. So it's like the building tiles will look different. And then like the tables and the chairs and things like that will look different. So it all goes together in one style. And so a lot of that stuff is actually pretty cool. But it also starts getting kind of pricey. But they're not going to be doing that anymore, because that's one of the big changes that's coming. They're actually going to have a cash shop now. And And they're swearing up and down that it's not going to be pay to win and they're not going to sell power in the cash shop. It's only going to be cosmetic stuff. They swear.
So far, they've kind of lived up to that.
So far. We'll see if the power of the money will compel them. I mean, maybe that's all they thought that they could get away with. But then they saw, you know, the lay of the land and what everybody else is doing, and they're like, ah.
But they did it.
Right, exactly. They got away with it. They made $1 bazillion trillion. They're also having, I think it's like a battle pass or whatever. So, there's that. I don't play on the servers. My schedule is erratic. We tried to play on the servers once.
That did not work out.
And we couldn't build anywhere because every spot was literally taken up. Somebody had gone like every few steps and put down a block, and then they would go a few steps and they'd put down a block, so you couldn't build anywhere if you were a new person. I think they've tried to put in countermeasures for that. They're like a decay system and all that, and I don't know how it works because we never went back to a public server ever again. We're like, screw this. We'll just play on our private server.
Yep.
So much for community and social behavior. Yuck. I know you laughed, but I think it got clipped off on Discord.
It happens to you a lot, actually.
I am harvesting.
I am bedilding.
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 I know that you wouldn't play Ark if, like, we actually did have sponsors that are like, hey, we'll give you a lot of money, but you gotta play Ark.
Thanks, but
well,
no.
I suppose it depends on how much money.
Depends on how much. And just how much are we talking? More than you're worth. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. I'm pretty sure that Spans just had like a bad experience trying to break into the game. He's also a little bit uptight about your character pooping all over the place. But I think he just kept dying and he just wasn't having any fun because he didn't really know how to play.
Possibly. I don't know. I don't know the details of his playtime on it.
The only thing I've heard is that we just keep dying over and over again and you keep pooping all over the place. And that's what he kept saying about like why he didn't like it. Toilet humor is lowbrow to British. I know that somebody, when Lady was playing, somebody in the chat was like, why does it keep making that noise? Why does it keep making that farting or pooping noise? Is that a mod? She had to keep telling him, no, that's part of the game. Just poop sometimes.
Yeah, Corpse Grinder, that would suck.
What's that?
If the Mad Mages decided to just start wailing on these little chunkies.
Yeah, that would suck. That would suck a lot.
So the premise being that they will run up here and they will fall through the filter and land on here instead. And because they really don't see these too much as something they beat on, they should have nothing to beat on. They might come over and beat on this pillar, or maybe this pillar. But other than that, they're going to just head back up around and go back around. That is the whole premise of this thing.
That is the theory.
It is the theory. Yes, the theory. Didn't actually intend to make these wings like that, but oh well, it is what it is. Okay, and I'm out of
Potion,
Kabu.
holy water. Lightning potion.
You made all the cobble in the universe?
No, I had to go dig stone. Didn't you hear me say so?
I heard nothing, Jon Snow.
That's why I'm over here digging.
Diggy diggy hole.
But at least that's one thing that you don't have to do in Conan. You do have to do some mining, but it's not like digging.
Right.
It's like mining surface nodes. However, you do need a butt ton of it.
Star metal is always a pain in the ass. However, with the sorcery changes, mining is a hell of a lot easier. In fact, I'm going to need a backup just to help me carry the shit home.
Oh, I'm getting really hungry.
Me too. Alrighty then. Now I should be able to finish these off. Like wedges.
The brimstone caves with spiders who drunken crawl towards you.
Yep. So early days, we always spend time in the newbie zone and get prepped up. Then we move to usually the desert, where we start farming some more adequate thralls and getting upgraded and stuff. And then we move up into the northern territory, where we start farming thralls and getting upgraded. And then from there, I spend the rest of my entire life up in the volcano farming thralls, or down in the desert, not the nameless city, the other one. Sepamaro, yeah. Farming specific named thralls that are rare spawns. And normally after about 30 hours of sitting in the city, I get tired of the game and I quit.
Yeet. Like, I'm out.
Out. Fuck this.
Leave them.
Okay.
I get the whole castle all built up, and I decorate it all, and I set the thralls where I want, and outfits that I want, and then after I'm all done, I'm like, okay, now what?
I'm out.
I'm out.
Okay, now I got to figure out where we're actually going to sit.
Because usually we have the starter home, you know, in the newbie area, and then we've got our desert home, and then we've got our final home in the north. And once the final home in the north is done, that's it.
Home of the North.
It basically becomes kind of like Ark. It just kind of becomes a maintenance theme.
Instead of feeding your dinos, you're feeding your thralls.
Feeding your animals, feeding your thralls, you know. Oh, hello. Most of my many Conan hours are thrall hunting, yep. Because there's a very low chance that, like, the really good ones will actually spawn. So you have to kill them all if it hasn't spawned, and then wait for them to respawn, come back, see if it's spawned. If it hasn't, kill them all. Rinse, repeat.
So it's basically, it's a running through Sepamaro, slaughterfesting, and doing that until your inventory is full from looting all the shit they drop. And then going back and doing it again. And then just repeating that over and over and over and over again and over again and over again and over again. And it's just, okay, I'm sick of it. Tired of it. And I get tired of it. Travel potion, nice. Hey, Bunny, let me ask you a question. Because no bunny knows.
Oh, I got honey.
Got the honey?
Make more thralls to carry your stuff. Oh, I've heard that in the new patch, this new big patch that's coming out on September 1st, they're nerfing thralls.
They're changing thralls, yeah. So basically, any thrall that's not following you is nerfed.
Like badly.
But they're adding perks to buff the thrall that is following you. So
right.
the numbers for the one that is following you will actually be buffed from what they used to be. But all the ones don't follow you.
So anything that you have protecting your base are
nerfed.
Even more garbage than they were.
Yes. Isn't that great? Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Yeah, that sounds like tons of fun.
That just means we have to farm more thralls, because we have to use sheer numbers and attrition.
Yeah, but you can only have so many. Right? Isn't that a thing? You can only have so many?
Yeah, but I've never gotten close to the limit.
I think you can also, if you have a server, you can set up like how many a clan can have.
Mm-hmm.
So if you set it like pretty high, it probably shouldn't be any problem, but...
I suppose Project Zomboid is another game we could do.
Balancing.
Yes.
Balancing. Sure.
Right, balance. Right. So I think Project Zomboid is another game we might look to.
I hope you do have a really nice evening with the in-laws. Don't worry, it'll be good. Nothing to worry about. Take a deep breath. Hugs.
Remember, human sacrifice is always an option.
I mean, no. That's not what I would recommend. No.
But that's not what Australian Jesus told me.
Wow.
And we should always trust him, right?
Sure.
Yeah, crap. Ran out of concrete again. I swear, upgrading to concrete runs me out of concrete.
Really?
Yes. What is this shit? Nerf!
It's called balancing.
Yeah, I'm up on a tall building. Of course I'm balancing.
Sacrifice didn't work. Oh, no.
Damn it. Well, we tried.
So far, so good. See? It'll be fine. Don't worry. We believe in you.
I believe. All right. So that's going to be a while before I can do more of that. Inka binka bottle of Inca. Cue that up in the workbench then. So there's that, and this goes into potions. This goes into foodies.
A lot of essence.
Yeah, I've noticed that we've been just kind of stocking up on it because we're not really burning it.
Yeah, and so like I could put points into essence mastery, which would give us more essence from all sources, but I'm just like, but why?
But why though?
But why though?
Lainey would be proud. We have a dump box.
I need a snack box is what I need right now.
Well, we've only got 17 minutes left. And then we can get dinner.
Dinner's good. I like dinner.
Dinner is great. So, yeah, the only thing left for this base now is, well, upgrading the materials, obviously. But I think I will build it right off of here, and then that will be the fighting spot right up there. Yeah. Eventually, there's also going to be another path that loops around that way as well. So it should loop around from both sides, come to here, and then again with that. I think, yeah. it'd be mirrored. So the other one will loop around this way, come to here. This one will loop back around that way and go up there. Where they meet up in here. It should have plenty of pathing room for them to not get all fussy, because they'd like to get fussy. And
You got somebody come sneaking up on the base.
like he's trying to come after you.
Well, he is now, because he saw me. Because I made him see me. I was like,
So
I'm over here. Look how tasty I am.
doesn't look like he's faring too well.
No, he didn't.
So yeah, I've been working on one side to get the premise done. What's your thoughts so far?
Proof of concept.
Yeah.
So that's where we'll be, back there.
Yes, I'm thinking I will build the building off of here. Which means I'm going to need support from the ground up.
Right.
But yeah, this should have a mirror so that, like, from that ramp straight ahead there, it should wrap around and connect to this spot here, just like it does on the opposite side. And
Whoa.
what? Down here. So they should have two paths after they come up that ramp. One to go the way that is pathed, and then the other one which isn't built yet, which would come around this way.
Oh, I see. It'll come off of here.
Yes, correct.
Go around. Okay. I see.
And then same thing here. They can go this way, or eventually they'll be that way.
Need to do yeah, okay.
But yeah, it'll just be mirroring this, and then they all eventually come around to this side, and then they fall down here. And they got nothing to beat on. They fall down the hole. And they got nothing to beat on, so they run back around again.
Oh, hello to Donis. I'm sorry that you guys are missing, but it'll be worth it. Family is definitely worth it.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. I'm not convinced, but that's what they say.
That's what they keep telling me.
Yeah, but I'm your family, and you think I'm worth it.
You are worth it. All right. That's not I think. That's I know. All right. So yeah, I think that's the premise is seems pretty solid in my head.
In your head.
In my head.
In my head, this all works, and it works beautifully.
I need a zombie. We need a testy zombie.
Oh, well, let me turn off my my aura.
Yeah. Hey, zombie.
Too bad I don't have like a gun. I'd start shooting it, but...
Oh, yeah.
Is magic silent then? Magic is silent, we've discovered, right?
Unknown.
Unknown. Ooh, I found a zombie. Hey, zombie.
Do mage summons happen next to them,
zombie.
or came the spawn them next to you? The summons that the mages do will happen right next to them, not next to their target. Hello, zombie. You need to come with us. We've got a thing to show you. It's a brand new jungle gym just for you. You can come play.
Oh, I run so fast.
Yeah, I'm just backing up.
Which is not something that I usually say in 7 Days to Die.
I'm just like backing away from him and gaining ground. Oh wait, yeah, it's this way. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. 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 Oh, now he's after you. Now he's lost. There we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. He goes up that fine. Very nice. He's right on your butt. He's gonna touch your butts.
I fell.
So did he. He went after you. Yeah, now you got his attention. Just go ahead and run all the way up here.
Where is he?
He's He's down there. He's running up. He's around the corner, heading up the final ramp.
And bloop.
He's hitting something. And he plooped all the way down.
Oh, he's making his way back up.
Sweet.
What was that?
I shot off into the air.
Uh-oh, he's confused.
No, he's coming up. Well, now he's going to be confused because you're behind him. He's, wait, I was running this way, and now you're over there.
Nope. Well, so far, proof of concept seems to have worked.
He flipped out once, but now he's doing exactly what I thought he would do. And then the other... What is he hitting?
Oh, he's beating on something. I don't know. The floor? For some reason.
Gotta find out what he was actually hitting. Yeah, he was hitting the floor, the actual ramp.
Yeah, and he's over there hitting it too.
Dude, you're being a nugget. He's like hitting the floor, dude. Off you go. Alright. Okay. What were you actually hitting, sir? Yeah, he was actually just attacking the floor here. Because that's an inner block.
He was also hitting over here somewhere.
Yeah.
He fell and then he was
Yep,
like...
a floor again, right here, where I'm standing. Interesting. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, just like I said earlier in the stream, I don't like your path. I'm going to make my own.
Yeah, down.
Some of it is like the rage mechanic because, you know, you can't have death pits anymore because that would be fun. So...
Actually, you can. Imagine this, just much, much taller.
Yeah, but they won't die from fall damage. They'll only take so much of their health as damage.
They take 33%, maximum 33% of their max health, so 4 drops would kill them.
Yeah, possibly, but that would be really, really deep.
Yeah, I don't know what the height is to reach that 33%, or, you know, don't worry about actually 33% and just make it tall enough that they're taking damage and make it a quick loop. And they go, ah, boop, ah, boop, ah, boop.
I think it was pretty far. I'm pretty sure Cap did a video when they started that stuff about not being able to kill zombies from a certain height. He did some science about how many blocks. It was quite a ways.
The alternative to that is put electric fences along the drop so that they are shocked when they hit and they won't rage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. Still a lot of work to do, but we have the other base to hold us over for a while while we work on this thing. But now you can see like the ramping design, right? The entire pathing design.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do with these wings. I don't even think these wings were intended. I think it was an Archidant. But then, yeah, this right here should be the combat point. Like, so... if you know what I mean.
Right. So a little strip so that they can have a good chance to fall off.
Yep,
Possibly a punchy,
as we normally do.
if we're feeling saucy.
Extra saucy. But with this, I'm also... Oh, wait, maybe we could make use of this if we did something like... to break their line of sight to us. If we do it right, then the sorceresses can't shoot us.
Well, this is a really long straightaway, so they're going to have plenty of time to shoot us.
Oh, yeah, but I'm worried about them shooting us from down here and over there and that type of stuff.
Right.
When it's straight along, then they're also in our line of fire, but I don't want them shooting at us from funky angles where it's hard to shoot them back from.
Right, but we're going to also have protection here once we get the structure built. We probably won't need this. Because we're going to be back away anyway, and then we're just going to have like a little tiny... I suppose even that hatch, theoretically, because video game logic, line of sight will not break. So I suppose having line of sight breaks isn't a bad idea. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see.
Neither do I.
Theoretically, it could work. If the game cooperates.
Possibly. It's a distinct possibility.
I mean, there are a lot of things that seem like they would be reasonable and even feasible in real life, like making a line of sight break if that was, cause of aggression or whatever. Like somebody would come after you if they could see you, so you'd break their line of sight. Obviously, that's what you would do in the real world. But does the game work that way? What exactly is their line of sight?
What is? What is? What even is? A drop chamber.
Now, I'm concerned that they'll get over here and start beating on this wall. Not because, it's a logical thing to do, but because zombies do that kind of stuff. They'll pile up, they won't be able to come through because now that's almost like a choke point. It's not free, so if there's a whole bunch of them here, there could theoretically be a choke point, and then they'll start beating on all of it.
So what you do is you take that away from them. Say, that is my toy and you can't have it.
They might still...
Like I said, you take that away from them. Because it is my toy and they can't have it.
They might stop here and beat on stuff, but we should be shooting and stuff as well, so hopefully there wouldn't be too big of a clog, I guess.
This bothers me, though, that gap there.
Yep.
I suppose I could turn that around. Then it would look funny with the spikes below. Or I could just make it solid. I mean, shit, there's nothing saying that has to be a half block. There. And it's just the top flap that's flappy.
The top flap.
Yeah, don't get lost in the flaps. Oops.
But would we need this crossbar? Would that need to be a thing?
That's aesthetics.
Right, but think about it. Okay, so they're running this way, and they're going to try and jump.
Mhm.
And they'll probably hit their head on this, and then they'll get fussy and nasty.
Yeah, I don't know. They might. worth
Because I would
a
get
try.
fussy and nasty if I booped my head.
I tend to get fussy and nasty when I pop my head. Yeah. How does that feel? Oh, I know. Let me find it. Where'd it go? That's there for the aesthetics anyways. What was that? Yeah.
Nice. I like it. I hope it doesn't cause unintended problems. I don't think it will. You just never know.
They are nuggets. So after
True.
that,
I think I need to queue up some more spells.
getting low.
Lower than I'd like to be. I mean, I'm not on my last ones, but I've got plenty of essence, so I just might as well, you know?
So that should be plenty fun for them, right?
Fun?
Fun. Yes, fun. Zombie fun will be had. So we're low on cobble, and we're low on concrete, right?
You got some concrete making,
Right.
concrete mix.
Mixies.
And then we've got some rock. We've got like 3,000 rock left. We've only got 749 cobble right at the moment. Oh, we've got more in there. Okay. There was some cobble making in the workbench. Did you want me to bring it?
Not yet. I was just trying to think of what we need to focus on, and it's definitely stone. Stone needs to be focused on.
Yep.
So deepen your mind. Expand your mind. Not your mind. Yes, it depends on what the definition of is. What is?
There we go. All the butts are out.
Oh, the butts are out.
All the butts are out.
Sounds like a happy time. All right, ladies, let's stick the butts out. I hope you needed more nitrate.
I mean, I wasn't desperate for it.
We're gonna have to turn it all into farm plots.
I just finished my farm plots.
Make more.
Nope.
I think you're gonna need what, a couple hundred more?
No? What? I'm finishing off my fence around my farm plots.
Yeah, this is going to be a...
I hear somebody pity-pattying around.
I thought I heard something like that. This doesn't sound like they're right next to me. Or does it?
Could be me. I could be pity-pattying.
Are you pity-pattying around my hole?
No. I'm at the house. Almost as soon as I solidify this, I'm not going to have to worry about the garden. Except for planting seeds. I'm going to have to plant some more seeds, obviously.
Right.
So far, I guess the harvest isn't terrible. It's annoying to have to make more seeds and plant them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that riveting gameplay, but alright.
Maybe we could turn it into a mini game. Where you have to skill check yourself to make those seeds.
What? That'd be even worse. Oh, but I can harvest now, so I'll do that.
So each seed would take like 5 minutes to craft.
Oh. Don't give him any ideas.
Well, you're locked into an unpausable minigame. So
So
hardcore.
hardcore.
And then you have to drink zombie blood for water, and that's your only water in the game. But you have to disinfect it first with bleach. That's a rare spawn, or a rare loot.
Right, exactly.
Then you can drink your bleach.
Every once in a while you get Tide Pods that you can eat.
Because I heard those are good for you, right? That's sarcasm, chat. That's sarcasm. Not that I think you're dumb, but just in case.
You never know who will come and watch it. Our chat is not that dumb, but you never know what rando will come and watch it.
So
And
come
be like,
sneaking
oh,
in.
that sounds like a good idea.
I heard they were tasty. Glug, 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 glug. Why am I getting sick? Oh, why am I dead?
Yeah, I definitely hear rustling. Go, Reginald.
Reginald, sick him.
How dare you be in my garden, sir?
Oh, he's even in your garden? He's touching your bush?
Well, I mean, not anymore, but still.
How am I doing with this? That... Oh, I had a point. I could have been spent in Motherlode already.
Well, the harvest was better. The harvest to seed ratio was better. I got 7 seeds back.
So you had to make 3. Nice. And after you made the 3, how many crops did you come up with?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I've got more interlopers. Where'd you go, Reginald? Did you just fall over dead?
Yeah, he died. I got the 0 XP announcement.
Apparently inundated over here. What was the question?
Got a question?
There was something about a question. I was supposedly answering something and I said, hold on a minute, I've got more visitors or something like that, and then I completely forgot what you're talking about.
I don't remember nothing. I don't know anything.
Oh, I think you were asking me how much crop I have.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I got 42 ears of corn and 49 potatoes.
Nice. So if you had 20 plots for each crop... I'm getting some lead and nitrate, because there's lead and nitrate in this mine. So we can make ammo we'll never use.
Oh, nice. Super useful.
Exactly, see? We can work on our crafting skill. Oh, wait, never mind. Almost done with this row.
It's 3 o'clock, so it'll be morning soon.
Yep. Like I said, I'm almost done with this row.
We have over a stack of corn,
Oh, nice.
so we're not doing bad on corn. But then there's a bunch of corn farms around, so I've been collecting from those as well. I wish there was more potato farms.
We have to be the potato farm. Feel the potato farm. That's how it works, right?
Yep. Okay, we have a 900 concrete mix. That's not so bad.
Oh, it started with like 3,000. That sounds like a bear. That's a bear. Holy shit.
That's a bear?
That's a bear. I was like, I hear a bear. I climb back up and he whaps me in the butt. And now it's a dead bear.
Well, we didn't really need more meat, but, you know, I'll take it if it's like laying right here on our front porch.
And it is, too. It's a nice garden. I don't know. We need some sort of garden decorations. We need statues or something.
Topiaries. Okay, so today is Friday, and that means that we won't see you guys until Sunday. But we will be playing Raft. We should be heading off to a new mission island, the new content that we haven't seen. I'm really super excited about that. Monday, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing with the Chaos Crew. It might be, if we are going to try Conan, we're probably not going to do it this week since the patch is coming down the pipe really quickly, like on the 1st of September. So we'll probably have to do something intermittent, like maybe another round of insane horde every day, possibly. I don't know. We'll have to consult with the crew, but those are some of the ideas that have been tossed out for, you know...
Among a few other items.
Yeah, a couple other things have been tossed out there as well. And then it'll be our regularly scheduled stuff. We might have to, it depends on how things work out. We might have to set Friday's stream to 5 o'clock, much like Thursday, but we'll have to see how that works out. There's something in the works.
Yeah.
IRL that might
delay.
make a difference to the timing. So we'll have to see how that works out. If we do change it, we will definitely let everybody know so that they can be aware. And it'll go in the announcements, just like the schedule we have now.
Yep. We'll keep you posted. But, let's see. We got a couple minutes here.
Yes, get some food. That is the plan. Right as soon as
Oh my God,
I'm like
yes.
itching. I'm like watching the clock. I'm like counting down the seconds because I'm like, as soon as the morning bell rings, I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Ow!
I'm starving. But we're thriving. We've got a whole bunch of stuff. We've got plenty of resources. The only thing that we're kind of low on is stone. So
I just whacked up a whole bunch of it, too.
we'll probably have to work some more on stone so we can get some cobble out and some concrete so that we can finish upgrading the base. And if it's going to have a mirrored side, that means we're going to need even more than what we have. But that's the morning bell.
Yep. And food is calling.
We'll see you hopefully on Sunday for raft time.
Yes. Looking forward to it. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.